What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring a Tailwind Latias. So since it is technically a legendary from Generation 3, I knew that Latias was going to have some really good stats. But I didn't quite know how good those stats were actually going to be. I mean, this thing does have some really good bulk. I mean, its HP, I believe, is at 80, while its defense is at 90, and special defense is at 130. And having a 110 special attack and a 110 speed is actually really incredible as well. I mean, obviously, it's going to have 600 base stat points, so it's going to have a really good spread. But again, didn't quite know how bulky this thing was going to be. And the fact that it does have access to a move like Tailwind is really awesome because at a 110 speed, you're going to outspeed a lot of things, so you're going to almost get guaranteed to be able to put that Tailwind up. And even if they do get a move off or two moves before you're able to move yourself, you do have enough bulk that you could potentially survive and be able to get that Tailwind up. And then being able to go with something like Recover, since you do have all that bulk, it's nice because you do recover half of your maximum HP, so you're going to be able to stay out there longer. And with an item like Rocky Helmet, if you are facing physical attackers, it's nice because you're going to be able to recover your HP, and they're going to keep attacking you and taking that residual damage every time they end up making contact with you. So that makes it even better. And then having moves like Mist Ball and Ice Beam with a 110 special attack are extremely nice. And then Mist Ball, I believe, is an exclusive move and is a 95 power with a 100% accuracy, and also has the chance to lower the special attack of the Pokemon that you are hitting. But again, that is a 95 power stab move for something like Latias with the 110 base special attack. So that's going to hit extremely hard. And then that Ice Beam is really nice into Pokemon that are like flying types, or even Pokemon like Landorus. So that's going to be extremely beneficial. And since you do have Levitate, if you do Terrastalize into the poison type, it's nice because you're not going to have to worry about that ground super effective move. So it's nice because you're going to avoid all that type of stuff and you're going to have one less weakness. So again, Latias, I think, is going to be a really great Pokemon, especially in Regulation F. And I'm really excited to see what it's all about in terms of a Tailwind user. I know we used it a little bit in the last video with the Gouging Fire. However, I'm really excited to see what we can do when we actually focus on it. So before we get into the battles, I do want to say thank you to our buddy C-Pickle, who's the one who lent me this team again. So dude, thank you very much for letting me use the team again. But we'll get into the battles. But before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Well, it looks like we may have Latias versus Latias here. It's going to be pretty interesting. So let's start with our Latias, of course. But then in the back, let's also end up bringing... if I'm being honest with you... Yeah, I was actually thinking about bringing Glimmora. Actually, wouldn't be a bad bring. So let's go with Glimmora as well. In the back, let's bring... let's bring Gouging Fire as well as... In all honesty, probably Kingambit. I think that's a good bring right there as well. I'm a little worried about Glimmora, but again, the good thing is the fact that we do have a Grass Terra on that, so that'll be pretty good for us. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. We may have to Terrastalize then. It really isn't a bad thing because we're actually going to take ourselves away from the we're going to take ourselves away from a psychic weakness as well. So let's do that. We're going to go... Seems ridiculous, I know. We're going to Terrastalize into grass, though, and we're going to go for a Meteor Beam over there. Main reason being that I want to be able to get that +1. If we can get that +1, then I think that the other moves are actually going to be really good. And obviously, we're setting Tailwind. I don't think... Maybe I should have thought that through. Although I don't think Metagross gets... Sorry, we still get our +1, and that's the important thing. Yeah, I don't think Metagross gets Trick Room, does it? If it does, that's going to be a bit of a problem now, isn't it? Well, we'll find out right here. Nope, just Heavy Slam. That is still a ton of damage right there, though. That's going to be a problem. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go Mist Ball over there. And I'm going to go Earth Power over there. Let's see if we can take them out. We're at +1. It's going to be super effective if they don't Terrastalize right here. And we should do some really good damage. It's not going to be a stab move, but we are +1, so it's essentially like getting the stab bonus, you know? Okay, no Terra. Ooh, yikes. And that ain't going to help. Let's see what kind of damage this does. It's actually not bad, all things considered. Yeah, it still KOs, which is unfortunate, but we're going to be alright, though. At least we scattered the toxic spikes. That's really nice to have for whoever comes in after this. That's fine. Heavy Slam, we're going to be able to tank this pretty well. Wow, maybe not. But thankfully we have the Rocky Helmet, which is a big help right there. Let's go with them. Let's go with them. I don't know if it's going to KO, and that's what I'm really, really worried about, but we're going to go for a Mist Ball over there. No, because what if they go for a Follow Me? I'm going to go for a Mist Ball over there. I'm going to go for a Cleave. Cool. That's fine. We're going to be able to cleave over there. We're going to get the KO. We're going to knock out. That's fine. Yeah, we definitely pick up the KO then. That's fine. That's not a contact move, so we don't take any extra damage. And this will pick up the KO. Alright, I think we can actually... I wonder if a Sucker Punch will be enough to be able to pick up a KO. Especially with the black glasses. It's gonna be tough. And especially with Bundle out there too. At least Bundle's poisoned. We'll take that. There's that booster speed. That's fine, though, because we do still have Tailwind up. They could protect on this one. But we do still have Tailwind up. And 169 times 2 is going to be a little bit faster than Iron Bundle. So I feel pretty comfortable with that. Let's try to go for the Mist Ball. Again, probably going to... yeah, they may end up protecting. But that's okay. Let's go for the Cleave over there, too. That's fair. They're going to be faster. So that's unfortunate. But at least we bring them down a little bit further. Nice. Pick up the Cleave. Oh! Okay. We'll take that for sure. We will always take that Defiant proc any day of the week. My goodness. And we do lose Tailwind now, which is unfortunate, but you saw with that, we weren't going to outspeed anyway, so... There we go. And I have faith in these two. Let's go Gouging Fire. Gouging Fire does have the booster speed as well, so it's unfortunate that we don't have the Tailwind anymore, but... could be worse. The good thing... Oof. But at least they're poisoned as well. Yeah, the good thing here is at least we're neutral on both ice and water with with Gouging Fire. I bet you they end up terrestrializing. Let's still go for a Heat Crash over there. Yeah, that's probably going to be their Terra. I'm going to go for a Cleave over there, too. Now it's going to be fire or water. That's the main question. Water. Fair enough. Not ideal, but we're going to be okay, though. Again, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Oh, man. Yeah, we're good. We're going to tank that like it's nothing. That just ain't going to do that much damage. But we are +2 on this Kowtow Cleave, which means goodbye, my friend. Which also means that we're going to be free to just go for a Sucker Punch here. We can go Sucker Punch and Burning Bulwark to be able to save ourselves as well. In fact, to be honest with you, we don't even have to go for a Sucker Punch. Although, it would be interesting to see what they end up doing with that. So let's go Sucker Punch anyways. I'm just curious to see what kind of damage this is going to do. Damn near all of it. Alright, awesome. That's what I'm talking about there. I'm glad we were able to get that Tailwind up. It's unfortunate that we ended up kind of losing it in the end game there, especially with the Gouging Fire going out there with the booster speed as well, because then we definitely would have ended up outspeeding Iron Bundle there. But either way, we're still able to come out with a victory there, and a lot of that was due to the fact that we did get that Tailwind off at the beginning of the game. So there we go, good game. Okay, now if I'm being completely honest, I am not 100% sure what to expect here. Yeah, I don't know what to expect here. So let's set our Tailwind, because it's possible that they set their Tailwind as well. Alright, Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So sorry. I'm not 100% sure. But let's do that. Let's go Burning, or Gouging Fire, pardon me. I've never upset with that lead. So let's do that, and then in the back... I know it's not great against Psychic Mons, or Ground Mons, but let's go with them, and... Yeah, actually, you know what I just realized? That is the same exact team from last game. However, different lead this time, so fingers crossed that this lead is actually going to be a little bit better, you know? Let's see, though. Because, again, that Iron, whatchamacallit, that thing... I forget exactly what that does, and I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what the type is. I have Pokemon Violet, I don't know what the type is. Okay. That's fine, because now that allows us to be a little bit faster. Than them, I should say. Steel Psychic. Gotcha. So, here's what we're going to do. I should start with the Tailwind. I really should. We're going to do that, and then I am going to just go with the Heat Crash over there. It's not going to do that much, I don't think, because of the... they're more than likely going to weigh kind of close to the same, so that power probably isn't going to do much. Well, that doesn't matter now, does it? That's fine, though. Yeah, so we don't get the Heat Crash. Wait, they don't learn Tailwind, do they? Or they don't learn Trick Room, pardon me. I know they learn Tailwind. They don't learn Trick Room, do they? No, okay, cool. Yeah, they're just going with the Tailwind as well. I'm actually okay with that. That's cool. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Mist Ball over there. Actually, honestly, it seems ridiculous. We're going to double over there. I want to make sure we take them. Yeah, I want to make sure that we take them out. And we might be able to on this turn, too. That ain't bad, actually. Good damage. They got it buried, but honestly, a Mist Ball right here, especially considering the fact it's super effective, I don't think they're going to survive this. Okay, well, never mind. Hello, Bolt. Good to see ya. Well, that's unfortunate. I forget they are actually a pretty good special defender, though. Right, we're going to go Ice Beam up there, and we're also going to go for the Burning Bulwark. Let's hope they don't Terrastalize. Because here's the thing. I mean, typically their Terra... And I've seen a lot of poison lately, to be completely honest with you. And you're not going to want to do that in front of a Psychic Mon. Okay, cool. So as long as we hit the Ice Beam here, we end up picking up the KO. Totally worth that. Perfect. Sandsear Storm? No, they were going to go Earth Power and try to pick up the KO. But no way, my friend. I'm not going to allow that. And not only did we set Tailwind with it, but... we also knock out Landorus with it as well. Again, just the great utility of Latias, you know what I mean? Being able to have Tailwind, but still having the power to be able to knock things out like that. And then having a move like Mist Ball as well is actually really cool. I had no idea what move that was until I actually got hit by it. And that wasn't great, but you know what? It could have been a lot worse. Let me think about this. Honestly, I think I'm going to go for the Mist Ball over there. And, yeah, I know the Breaking Swipe ain't going to do anything now. Yeah, it's going to be tough to swap out, too. I think I'm just going to have to trust in it. And, I'm going to go for the Heat Crash over there, too. Yeah, here comes that Water Terra. So, the one good thing here is the fact that the Ivy Cudgel is at least only going to be neutral. Now, is it possible it's going to knock out? It's possible. But yeah. Yeah, they'll pick up another speed drop, which is unfortunate. Now, who are you going to knock out, though? My guess is they're going to try to go for Gouging Fire. Okay, I like that. Actually, I can deal with that. We pick that up, and then we get the yeah, then we get the Mist Ball over there, and it's probably only going to do about a third damage, if that. Yeah, about a quarter. That's because they did get the special defense increase, and also, ooh, we might be able to put the Tailwind back up here. That is going to be scary, though, to be honest with you. So let's try to go for the Tailwind here. And I'll go for the Burning Bulwark as well. It's going to be rough, because even if they go over there, the Ivy Cudgel is not a contact move, so it's not going to burn. And that's the one downside with that. But, That's going to be alright, though. Hopefully we can get a Tailwind up, although I don't feel confident about that. Interesting. Okay. Let's go. That is a big big thing for us right there. Because that, I believe, puts us back on even playing field for speed. And not to mention the Mons in the back. So I think we're actually going to be okay here. So let's go Mist Ball over there, and I'm going to try for the Heat Crash over there as well. Understandable, I can't be upset at that. Not going to pick that up, but they're only going to be able to knock out one Mon. That's the thing. And we do have the speed. It's decent damage, honestly. Lowering their special attack, which ain't going to do anything. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright. Alright. Let's go Mist Ball over there once more. Honestly, I should try to go for a Breaking Swipe. Although it is possible that they protect on this one, but I doubt it. Let's go for the Breaking Swipe. It's fine. We're going to lower their attack, but they're going to still be +3, and that's going to be the downside. Still outspeed. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's fine. Yeah, we tanked that. Ooh, Horn Leech over there. Fair enough. But again, we still outspeed, and that's big. And thank you, Rocky Helmet, because that is probably going to be the thing to save us here. So let's do that, and then let's go for the Heat Crash. Now, unless they have, like, Quick Attack or something. Nope, and they did not. There we go. And again, that's the great thing about Latias, too, is that thing does have some pretty decent bulk as well, so that thing's going to stay out there for quite some time. But the Tailwind, plus the actual damage that you're going to get from the Mist Ball, and not to mention the Ice Beam as well, it's pretty incredible. So again, Latias being out there from the beginning to the end. Good game. Well, we almost have a full Evolution team here. That's actually pretty dope. However, that also means that I don't know what to expect here. I am a little worried about Trick Room. I am. However, let's try not to think about that. It is going to be tough to bring Latias, though, if I'm being completely honest with you. But so we're not going to start with it. We're not going to start with it. Here's what we're going to end up doing. I think we're going to end up going with Rilla and them. I'm going to bring Latias in the back, of course. And let's go with Gouging Fire as well. Yeah. I think we can do this. Yeah, because no matter who they start... Actually, the one scary thing that they could start off with would be, like, Flareon. That would probably be the worst thing right here. But we don't see that, thankfully. Let's go. We're going to pull a double KO right here. And let me tell you how. Once we get the grass out here... Although... Actually... Yeah, I'm still going to try it. You know what? Let's go with the Wood Hammer over there, and I'm going to just go for the Iron Head over there. We'd be able to survive any move that they would end up throwing at us, I think. And I would go for a Grassy Glide over into Vaporeon, but Vaporeon's got some bulk, man. So I want to make sure that... I think a lot of it's in... Either way, it's got some pretty decent bulk, so I want to make sure that we can actually pick up a KO with that. We'll see what we end up doing here. The good thing is that... Here comes Flareon? Oh, it's Umbreon! Let's go! Okay, here comes Fairy Terra, more than likely. That's fine. I think we can withstand a... I think we can even withstand a Moonblast here. Oh, we definitely withstand a Dazzling Gleam, though. We know that for a fact. Yeah, look at that. Some good damage, too. That means that a Grassy Glide will end up picking up a KO. And that's fine. That's not ideal by any means, but that's not bad, because you know what ends up taking this out is Grassy Glide and Sucker Punch. Ooh, with the lefties too, though. That's alright. We still pick that up, though. Grassy Glide. And let's Sucker Punch. Now, they could swap out here and save themselves from the Sucker Punch. But they don't. We pick up the Grassy Glide. And now do we pick up the Sucker Punch? We do not. What are they setting? Oh, no, we do. Okay. My bad. It's just that little delay that has started to happen since the patch. Forgot about that. Or since the last update. I shouldn't call that a patch, let's be honest here. But no, that's good. Always scares me, though, especially when we end up using a move that either fails if something, if a condition isn't met, or if it's a not 100% accurate move, or something like that. So, it always scares me a little bit, but... Let's go. Yep, there's that Flareon. It's okay, though, because you know what? Oh, who's going to take out Flareon? Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go for the Grassy Glide over there, assuming that we're going to get knocked out. And let's go for the Protect. So here's what I'm thinking, is they're going to pick up the KO over on Rilla. Good damage. And they got a Berry too. We're going to be able to bring out Latias and end up going with the Tailwind so we can outspeed and just go for a Kowtow Cleave over into them. Trying to get the burn, understandable. So we're not going to get the Tailwind up. However, here's what we're going to do, because I want Latias to see the field. I'm going to go for the Wood Hammer, and we're going to bring Latias out. Especially if they go with either a fire or a water move, it's not going to affect the dragon, Or it will, but it's not going to be very effective. And again, Latias does have some pretty decent bulk, so we know we're going to be able to withstand a decent amount of moves here. So, I have faith. Thank you, Katana Man. Appreciate your sacrifice. Let's go, Fettuccine. You go first. Pick up that KO. However, what do we go down to? Down to 35. Okay. One Flare Blitz will actually take him out. But that's not who they go into. Let's go. Rocky Helmet damage as well as recoil. And to be honest with you, I don't think we need to actually set the Tailwind. But it is a Tailwind Tailwind video, so we're going to do it anyways. Why not? You guys came here for a Tailwind Latias, so here we go. Wow, dude, that's insane, man. But then again, terrain, 120 power, stab move, and I think this thing has Miracle Seed, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that was going to do a ton of damage, but for that to knock out a Pokemon that resists that is pretty crazy. It's not bad, though. But there we go. Really good game. So as a bulky Pokemon with actually really good special attack and speed, Latias is actually going to be a really good Pokemon once we get into Regulation F. I mean, it does have the access to Tailwind, of course, and even though it's not a Prankster Tailwind, it's still really nice because it is fast enough that if they don't have a Prankstermon themselves, then you're going to get the Tailwind up pretty much first a lot of those times. And with access to moves like Recover to be able to make sure that you are able to actually heal yourselves up if you know that they're going to end up protecting, or if you know that you're going to be able to withstand some of their moves that turn, you can go for Recover and make it a little bit tougher for them. And then to have moves like Mist Ball as well as Ice Beam makes it really beneficial. Ice Beam is really good, as you saw, against something like Landorus, and they might not necessarily expect Latias to have that. And then something like Mist Ball, which obviously is an exclusive move on Latias, but that 95 power and 100% accuracy as a stab move with Latias is really awesome. And especially if you're going against something that is going to be weak to Psychic, aka something like Fighting or Poison or something like that, that move's going to do a lot of damage, and they might not be able to survive that one turn. So again, I think Latias is going to be a really great support mon once we get into Regulation F, and even if you wanted to actually build it as a strong special attacker, I think you could do that as well. But honestly, something like this set right here, which was obviously done by our buddy C-Pickle, I think is going to be really good. And again, having moves like the Mist Ball and the Ice Beam are going to be able to cover for a lot of things that you could potentially need to take care of on other teams. So again, Latias has got some really good utility, got some really good moves in its moveset, so I think it's a really great Pokemon. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.